Welcome to another edition of Coffee with the Goose, where we talk about things that are remembered, interesting, fascinating, irritating. I would like to think we're a little of each, right? We'll start, as we always do, with a sip of Joe. My coffee, as you know, very strong. Like my opinion, got some creamer in there to make it sweet, just like me. All right. Let's talk politics. Wow, haven't talked politics in a while, have we? You remember not long ago, we introduced you to the new mayor of Manila, Isko Moreno, a young wonder boy, if you will, the big star of Manila. And he's taken the city and the country by storm. Very, very popular because he does things right, things that we hope our public servants will do, and they seldom do, and things that actually work and make a difference. So let's cover some of the things that Isko Moreno is and has done already in the city of Manila. Now, first of all, he, just to refresh your memory, he is a Manila native and grew up very, very poor, collected trash, sold bottles, a lot like Manny Pacquiao did when he was a young kid. So Moreno knows what it's like to be down and out and have a dream and fulfill that dream. Or, you know, many times it's not just fulfilling, it's not the goal, it's the journey. You know what I mean? And he's no kid who's just arrived on the scene. He's been on the scene for quite a while. He's a 9-year vice mayor of Manila, and very, very smart guy. He's went to Oxford to study as well. So he knows what he's doing, and he's got a heart of gold. Oh, I have to, because I did this the last time, have to share an Arab joke with you, because that's who he succeeded. And yeah, Arab, great guy. Well, as a politician, I'm not so sure, but there's lots of jokes about Arab. This one, he was having dinner with Hillary Clinton. And at the end of the meal, Hillary said, Arab, would you like a second serving? And he said, no, I'm fed up already. Yeah, I think a lot of us in America were fed up, as you could tell by the election in 2016. Anyhow, don't want to get into American politics here. Let's stick with Isko Moreno. He, he's got the right attitude. Again, the kind of attitude that we want in a public servant. When you're the mayor of Manila or any other large city, corruption is just part of the game. That's the game they play. But not him. He knows that's not working, and it never has worked. And you know, when you do things the right way, you ruffle some feathers. That's just how it is. The rich and powerful like things the way they are. They don't want things changed because they're comfortable, they're fat and happy. But that's not Isko Moreno. He, being the new, I don't want to call him Gen X. I hate that when we label different generations, but he's part of the new generation, and he understands social media. And that you see with Donald Trump in the United States. He knows how to use it, and he uses it to his advantage, gaining public support. That's what Isko Moreno does. He uses Facebook. I've seen many of his posts and followed his career. My wife, of course, a product of Cebu, loves to keep up on this as well. So Isko Moreno knows how to tap into the pulse of the public, not the rich and powerful, although he does that too. Here are some of the goals and some of the things he's done already as mayor of Manila. He was elected just last year, or that is 2019. One of the shining goals of his is cleaning up the city. Many people have said Manila is dying, not physically, but not literally, but figuratively. The city has been dying because no infrastructure being built, lots of pollution, lots of despair and drugs and hopelessness. But that's not how this guy works. He's all for getting things done and raising the spirits of people in the city, and he knows how to do it. So cleaning up the city. And it's not just a one-time deal. He orders weekly cleanup drives throughout the city. And one of the things he did a while back was tell the sidewalk vendors, hey, you got to pick up after yourself. It's a mess. It's horrible. You shouldn't expect, and this goes for sidewalk vendors in Manila and your kids, clean up your mess. Mom and dad shouldn't have to clean up after you your whole life. And so they said, yeah, okay, Mr. Mayor, we'll do that. And they did. And of course, they're human. You know, they, as soon as he walked away, they stopped doing it. While he did a surprise raid, surprise inspection. Oh, you didn't hold true to your commitment. And he shut them down. Yeah, you're not going to keep your word. You're not going to hold up your end of the agreement. You're done. Clean up, get out of here. And so now they've learned, and they know that Moreno and city officials could show up at any time. So they're abiding by the mayor's orders, and they're keeping things clean. So.
Mga salawikaing Pilipino ni Ginoong Goose.
Hag mai tiyaga, mai nilaga. If you persevere, you will reap the fruits of your labor. Simply what that means is the harder you try, the more effort you put into your job or your task, the better the result, and you'll have pride in what you do.
Abangan ang susunod na kabanata dito sa Salawikaing Pilipino ni Ginoong Goose.
Cleaning up the pollution and the litter around the city of Manila is step number one for Moreno. A couple of other steps. You have to make sure the kids are behaving themselves. No liquor in anywhere near schools was one of his orders. Another one is minors will not buy alcohol. Gotta love that. And a curfew on minors. So he's doubling, tripling down on this. You have to, you can't just let kids do whatever they want to do, because it's going to be chaos, going to be a big mess. So he knows you have to clamp down. You have to hold them, treat them. If you want their respect, you have to treat, or if you want them to respect you, you have to respect them in an adult fashion, and make sure that they are acting the way they should. So no alcohol. Go home at night. Don't hang out all night long. It just doesn't help anything. So those are a couple of things he's done, and a couple of other things that I really respect. And you know what? If you if you like to deal in facts the way I do, you need to get the help of businesses. You can't just keep taxing everybody to death and expect things to change. You're just going to rile people up and get them angry. Government should not do everything by themselves. Government needs the help of everybody. We're all in this together. And so what did he do? He ordered a 40% reduction in property tax in Manila until the year 2022. And it's working. What do businesses do when you are individuals do when you reduce their taxes? They spend the money. They invest the money. It's good for the economy. So that's a huge plus. He's for open governance. And, it's easy to say. We hear politicians say that a lot, but they don't do it. And we saw that with the impeachment in the United States, what the Democrats did in the House with Trump. It was not open governance. It was behind closed doors. You're not going to get the trust and admiration of the public when you do things in private. So that's another one of Mayor Isko Moreno's goals as the leader of Manila. And again, I can't say this enough. Make doing business easy. Don't clamp down on them with more taxes, more regulations, more rules they have to follow. The more you put the brakes on people, the less they're able to accomplish. Give them freedom. Of course, you have to have rules. You have to have regulations that they must follow. Of course, that's what society's all about. But you can't do too much, because they'll start breaking the law because they're human. Humans have to have freedom, and that's true with businesses as well. So what happens when you let businesses do their business? They start hiring people, and they start cooperating with you as a government. And here's some examples of how these businesses, many businesses, have already responded in Manila to Mayor Isko Moreno. Many businesses have started hiring people. They're giving out free cash cards to senior citizens and public school students. They're also opening up food banks, and they're starting education centers. It's like a snowball effect, or maybe that's not the right term to use in the Philippines, but it's when you start doing good things and people start supporting you and cooperating with you and working with you, good things start to happen, and it builds on itself. It's a never-ending cycle. But when you show disrespect, you're going to get disrespect back, and nothing good will happen. So it's a very good thing. Now, how about the president, Duterte? What does Duterte think about Isko Moreno, and vice versa? It's mutual respect. Now, I had to laugh when I read about this. Moreno tries to walk the right path, and he chewed Duterte out once because Duterte was using bad language, and the kids are watching. And Duterte, his response, I like this guy. I respect him. So, when you show strength, people respect that. They like it. So they tend to agree on a lot of things. Cleaning up Manila, of course, the battle for Manila Bay. We've talked about that in the past. That's Duterte is one of his goals, and they're working hard towards that. And of course, Moreno, being the mayor of Manila, is 100% behind him on that. And the drug war, Moreno's in favor of that too, with one catch. He's in favor of the cops. He's in favor of reduced drug use illegally in Manila, but he's also a big backer of human rights. He doesn't want, a civil war breaking out with just the title, a war on drugs. You can't have that. So they tend to work together and respect each other. And it's been said that Moreno will run for president of the Philippines in the year 2022 when Duterte steps down from office, as he must by law that year. So good things happening, not just in the country under Duterte's watch, but in the city of Manila with Isko Moreno. It's a good thing. Manila is a star, always has been in Asia, and now you have a big star as the mayor, and he's doing what a public servant should, and we like that. And he's got a lot of support in Manila. So there you go. We'll keep you up to date on what's happening there in future shows. Let me know what you have to think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? You have any problem with it? Let me know. I'd love to read your comments. That's it for this edition of Coffee with the Goose. Many thanks for watching. Stick with me. More shows to come. And a huge thank you to all of you folks who subscribe to the show. Talk to you again soon. Take care.